All right, here's a secret most designers won't tell you. Most logo presentations fail. All right, come here closer, I'll tell you why. It's not the design, it's the delivery. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to present your logo designs to your client. Not the full brand identity, that comes later. This first presentation is just about the logo, and the goal here is simple. It's to get the client aligned and confident before we expand to the full brand identity system. When I open up the presentation, the very first slide sets the expectations. I list out goals for the meeting. Alignment, making sure we're moving in the same direction. Showcase, showing the journey from the initial idea to the main concept. Education, reminding my clients that the logo is just a mark. It's not a summary of everything. And of course, answer questions. This is their time to ask me anything about the process or the concepts. Quick question, which of these goals you think is the most important when showing your logos to your clients? Comment down below, I'm gonna read them. Before I show a logo, I have to recap with my client on where we are right now. This isn't about studying the full brand identity system yet. This is about the thinking that led to the logo. So I would typically have a slide in there with a sentence explaining what was our goal for this brand. Our goal is to build a new visual identity that strengthens the brand's recognition, unified our offerings under one consistent aesthetic, and sets us apart in a competitive market. And the next slide is gonna be the recap. So I will have a slide in there that will say, before we roll our sleeves up, let's take a step back and review everything we've done so far. So I remind them of the brand attributes that we define. For example, with this bakery brand, they wanted to be artisanal, they want to be joyful, they want to be creative, they want to be multicultural, they want to be quality, they want to be authentic. So I just show this slide to remind them that this is what they told me, what they want for their brand. And then from there, I show the next slide of the 6 brand attributes. We got top 6 brand attributes. And then for all that, I bring it down to one sentence of what this brand means. So for me, this brand was un bocado y una sonrisa, or in English would be one bite and one smile. Then I like to revisit the stylescape that they chose. This shows the logo didn't come out of nowhere. It's rooted in strategy and direction that they already approved. All right, now comes the reveal. I put the logo on the screen, pause. Let the client take it in. Then I explain my thought process and why this design reflects their brand. And right after that, I show the logo in black and white. Because as we all know, if a logo doesn't work in full color, it doesn't work at all. Another powerful step is to show the logo against your client's competitors. It helps the client see how their new identity stands out in the market and why your design is the right choice. And finally, I walk through the logo variations. We have the main lockup, the submark, black and white, full color. This ensures the client that no matter what situation, their logo is ready to perform. All right, this is the make or break moment. Presenting your client's logo out in the real world, it's the difference between a hesitation and a confidence yes. All right, the stronger and more relevant the markers that you choose to present to your client, the more likely your client will connect to your design. All right, but I gotta be honest with you. This is the part that I hate the most. I just spend hours going through mockup site after mockup site, downloading huge Photoshop files, having to unzip them and wait forever to place a logo. This is painful. I really hate the mockup process. And recently, I just switched over to Kittl. Kittl, it just makes the process so much smoother. I just grab the logo, place it in the mockup, all in one place, and I'm done. All right, so this is Kittl workspace. It's very simple, man. I just go over here. If you can see, I have all my logo assets here. I have the logo in different lockups, and I have a couple of icons that also work for the brand. And right here is a screenshot that I used from my client's Instagram page, which I already have it on the artboard. So I'm gonna use that to make a quick mock-up on how the Instagram page will look with the new logo. So currently she does have the logo on her Instagram page, but it's the wrong logo. She should be using the icon. So what I would do is, just bring them back together here. So this is my mock-up. I have screenshot. I have the right logo used for the Instagram page. Now all I gotta do is right here, go to mock-up, this button right here. And you have many options. You got shirts, you have laptops, phones, clothing, whatever you want. Like every mock-up you could possibly think of at one place. And that's what I like about Kittl. I don't have to be browsing so many websites. I have everything in one place, one location, because that's how I like to work. I don't like to have multiple applications open to get something done. If I have everything in one place, that's gold for me. All right, I'm looking for this right here, iPhone. I should just type that in and search. All right, here's the iPhone mockups. And the one I'm gonna use, let's see, this one. Let me check this one out. That one's pretty cool, but I want to go with this one because my client, she is female, so it may be a little extra touch, that I have a female there. So yeah, once you have your mockup, all you gotta do is align it to the mockup. Just expand it here. And what I'm gonna do is change that background color to the same color black that's in the screenshot to get the auto match. And boom, I'm done. Once I have the mockup the way I like it, I just hit download mockup. Damn, good to go. Everything in one location. I've been using this for a while now, and honestly, I hate the phrase game changer, but it really is a game changer. And by the way, this is not sponsored. Kittl did not pay me to do this. They offer an affiliate link. So if you want to help with the channel grow, link in the description down below. Now, mockups aren't about filling in space. You need to fit the brand. So if I'm working with this pastry brand, I'm not gonna get a mock-up of a corporate office building and slap the logo there. It doesn't make any sense. I choose my mock-ups by how I think this brand will live in the real world. So for example, it's my pastry brand. I choose coffee mugs, I choose packaging, I have a bakery storefront, and that's what makes your presentations for your logos to your client way more believable. And don't stop at 1 and 2 mock-up. Show how the logo holds up at every scale. So that means show the logo on the billboard. Have print mock-ups for like business cards or letterheads. On digital, like I did right here, use an Instagram profile or have an app icon, depending on your use case. The point is to prove that the logo works everywhere, not just in theory, but in practice. And like I said, if you want this part of the process to go even faster, I got a link down in the description below. It's no additional cost to you, but it really helps out the channel and supports me as a creator. And by the way, I'm curious, what's the worst mock-up you ever seen? Let me know in the comments below, I'm really curious. All right, that's it. That's how I present my logos to my clients. Remember, this is just the first step. Once the logo is approved, that's when I expand to the brand identity system. But everything starts here, so logo design well and deliver even better. And if you want to make your presentations even smoother, try Kittl today in the description down below. It won't cost you anything extra, and it helps out the channel grow so I continue making this video for you guys. And if you're curious and want to see how this fits in my entire branding process for strategy to identity, watch this video next.